me ask you a question. Can you actually fix your credit score without waiting years and without paying someone to do it for you? Most people think the answer is no, because the advice they hear is always the same. Pay your bills on time, lower your debt, be patient. And listen, those things are true. But here's the problem with that advice. That advice is very slow. Sometimes it's painfully slow. Why is it that two people making the same income, carrying the same debt, can have completely different credit scores and completely different access to money? The answer isn't effort. It's not luck. It's habits. 6 specific habits. But before I get into them, I want you to like this video and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload great content just like this. Listen, I've been in this financial industry for 37 years plus now. I've sat with people who did everything right. 750 score, low utilization, perfect payment history, still couldn't get approved. That's not a credit problem, my friends. That's a positioning problem. I want you to get that in your frame today. Positioning. In the next several minutes, I'm going to show you 6 habits that change how the credit system sees you without waiting years, starting this very week. Now, here's what most people get wrong about credit. They think credit scores respond to effort. I worked hard this month, so my score should go up. But that's not how the system works. Credit scores respond to data patterns. And what is a data pattern? A data pattern is a recognizable repeating trend, structure, or relationship within a data set. For example, retailers use market basket analysis to find patterns in what customers buy. For example, people who buy bread often buy butter. This helps them decide where to place products in the store and how to market them. This program is sponsored by the release of my latest book, Credit to Wealth in 30 Days. Oh, how to build financial freedom using credit, business, and investing. Listen, you've got to read this. This is a paradigm shift, and this is one you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to read it. To get your copy, check the description for this video. Be blessed. Now, the truth of the matter is, just like all data systems, the banks have a system, a very intentional system designed to profit from the gaps in our knowledge. Credit, business, life. These aren't 3 separate things. They're a chain. And today we build the foundation. Habit 1. The statement date ritual. Most people think paying on time is enough. They're right, but they're solving the wrong problem. There are 2 dates that matter on your credit card, and if you watch me, you're going to hear this forever. The statement close date and the due date. These are not the same thing. The statement close date is when your credit card company reports your balance to the credit bureaus. That number goes on your credit report. The due date is just when they want your money. If you pay on the 30th, but your statement closed on the 15th, the bureau already saw your high balance. You paid on time, but the damage was already done. Same person, same habits, different positioning. And this is what makes all the difference. Habit 2, the credit application freeze. Every time you apply for new credit, you're sending one signal to every lender watching. That signal says, I need more. Each hard inquiry drops your score 3 to 5 points. Stack 3 to 4 in 60 days, you just cost yourself a credit tier. Banks spend millions on those pre-approval mailers, those pop-ups, that offer at the register. They want the decision to feel urgent. Here's the habit, the 72-hour credit freeze. Before any credit application, wait 72 hours. Then ask yourself, does this build my CBL alignment, or does it just satisfy an impulse? Very important. Habit 3, the auto pay fortress. One missed payment can drop your score 100 points. I've seen it this week. It can stay on your report for 7 years. 7 years for one late payment, one forgotten due date. The fix is not willpower. The fix is automation. Tier 1, minimum auto pay on every account. That's your safety net. When you go in, if you say, I want to do auto pay of the minimum on the due date, here's your safety net. Tier 2, full balance auto pay on daily use cards. That keeps utilization clean automatically. Tier 3, calendar alerts for business accounts, but the minimum is already being covered under the prior 2 tiers. So get you calendar alerts. And this works for business and personal. Get calendar alerts so you know when the statement is happening, so you are ready. Listen, build the fortress once, then stop thinking about it. Habit 4, the income leverage audit. Now let's move into the business layer, because here's what nobody is telling you. Your income is a credit tool. Your debt to income ratio affects what you qualify for. Have your income set up a certain way, make sure it's correct so that you win, because how your income is documented affects your credit limits. Whether your income runs through a business entity determines whether you ever separate your personal credit from your business credit. I call it the same dollar strategy. Every dollar should work in at least 2 directions. 1, paying your obligations, and 2, building your credit positioning. Habit 5, the debt crushing credit strategy. This is a good one. Most people pick debt payoff strategies based on emotion. So they like the snowball method because it feels good, or the debt avalanche method because it feels good, but they ignore the credit score. Here's the credit aware strategy. First, target high utilization revolving accounts. Any card above 30% utilization, those come first. Add extra money to one of those until you bring utilization under 30% on every card you have. Then second, after utilization is under 30%, pay off by your cards which have the highest interest rate to lowest interest rate in that order. This is going to help you. Third, don't close your oldest credit card ever, because this is a strategy. That 15-year-old card is doing more for your score than any new card they're offering you. Get this down and watch yourself benefit. Habit 6, the weekly CBL check-in. Now, this one is beneficial. The truth of the matter is you can know every strategy, but if you're not checking in, the system drifts and the banks win. So here's the 30-minute Sunday CBL check-in. First 10 minutes, pull your credit reports. Look for changes, errors, new accounts you didn't open. Second 10 minutes, review business income and expenses. Is money moving the way you planned it? The third 10 minutes, life alignment question. Are my financial moves pointed toward where I'm going, or am I just managing chaos? Credit isn't just about borrowing money. Credit is about positioning yourself for opportunity. And here's the deeper truth. The reason most people's credit is looking like it's broken isn't because they don't know the rules. It's because their identity thermostat is set too low. Your score isn't broken. Your operating system is. These 6 habits don't just fix your credit. They reset the thermostat. Same person, same habits, different positioning, and it's going to make all the difference. Remember this, success is not random. It's alignment. When your credit habits, your business structure, and your life decisions are all pointed in the same direction, your money is going to flow and your opportunities are going to open. Do me a favor right now, subscribe and hit that like button. Help us get this information to as many people as possible. Drop a comment below. Which habit hit you the hardest? Which one are you starting this Sunday? I read every single comment. If you want to go deeper, if you're ready to map your full CBL alignment, the link is in the description to work with me to get this done inside the CBL Wealth Blueprint. Well, listen, this has been the CBL Wealth Blueprint with Dwayne the Success King, and I am so glad to have shared this time with you. Be blessed. I'll see you again real soon.